Ciao tutti, buongiorno, another day, another trade, another win for us here on the channel. This is Bitcoin under 15 minutes. This is exactly how we left the chart yesterday. And I said, once I made the recording, I said, we are making now this double top here. It would be nice if we can come back to the VWAP golden pocket and then to get into a long. And that's exactly what happened. Congratulations if you took the trade. Once again, we are really nailing now trade after trade here on the channel. So that is very, very nice. This was a little bit more of a tricky setup, but another win nonetheless. So let me quickly take this out, and now let's look at the current price section. Is there another trade that we can take for today or maybe for the rest of the week? Well, first of all, we have this little bit of a grinding structure here to the upside, right? Where we're just constantly making higher highs and higher lows, and it looks like that we are now coming down a little bit. If you were awake, you could have taken this trade right here, where this high was yesterday's high, and this was an SFP of that previous day high, and then you trade it to the upside, stop loss here above the high, and then to go lower. I was not awake yet to take that trade, unfortunately, so I missed this one. And then of course we have this trade right here, but that was short from that value area low, and we have not back tested it yet. On the other hand, we did hit that golden pocket that I drew in yesterday from 62,230 to 62,420. You can see double tap into the golden pocket SFP of the previous high. Absolute beauty of a trade. If you're still in that trade, do not close it. Take profit, but do not close it because this thing could come down quite some. If we are really in, or if the low is really in, then I expect for now a higher low. But like I said, I'm not really keen on this structure right here. It's a little bit of a slow grind higher. Actually, also yesterday after the trade that I gave you, there was not a whole lot to do. So yesterday was a little bit of a sideways day. Today should be better. The absolute preferred trade that I have for today is that we are coming down and that we are retesting the 0.5 until a daily low, and have two fat horizontal yellow lines. One is a daily level that is at 60,320, and we have a daily low at 60,200, and that daily low is a very significant low. And I need to scroll back a little bit so I can show you guys that is the low from this whole area right here. It took us a couple days to create this whole area right here, and the absolute low is that daily low that I just put in, 60,200. Now what I like about this area, let me quickly go back to where we are right now, is if we would go lower, maybe spend a little bit of time there and then to go higher again. And that is then also our higher low, because if you do come lower and then you're front running the golden pocket, so I put it in, but actually I want to front run that golden pocket, so front running that 60,000, spend some time here and then to go higher, you are taking liquidity from all of these lows, and then you're creating a nice higher low like I already said, and then you can really move more towards the upside. That would be my absolute preferred scenario. And I will not take profit before we are reaching these highs. So your trade should be something like this, aiming these highs, and then of course your stop loss goes underneath that local low, wherever that then might be, and that is then something like this. So you can easily squeeze out a 1 to 4, 1 to 5 depending on your stop loss and your leverage. So this could be a very nice trade. The second long that I have for you today, and I'm going to keep this very brief for today's update, is actually a long from the current price level, because the current price level is the point of control, and this is also previous day EQ. So that's the current price level at 61,370. Not all too keen about this because, yeah, let's be honest, you actually are longing in the middle of the range. This is the top, this is the bottom, so we're right now in the middle, and you actually want to long at the discount area, so that's the bottom. You want to go long from the bottom, short from the top. So this current price level right now, 60,350, I find it a little bit tricky, but if I see later on something good that I'm thinking, yes, I suddenly see buyers stepping in, we are going higher, then of course I will take the trade, but it is absolutely not my preferred scenario right here. But depending on how much we go lower or if we breach it, that could be a also very good risk to reward. So let's say we are now bouncing up and we are creating here a very nice low on the 15 minute, then actually it could still be a good trade, and you can see it could be a 128, 127 depending on how high we're eventually going. So this is trade number one, not preferred at all, and then this is trade number two. This is my very much preferred trade. If we are losing this level and we're also really closing a 4-hour candle underneath their golden pocket, like I said already, actually don't want to see it go that low, but let's say we do, then I think we're going to take out this low again, and then I think we can actually roll over and go much lower. Market Cipher B is a little bit ambiguous. We have a few time frames that are pointing that we're going higher, a few time frames to saying we're going shorter. Not going to show you all of them right now, so it is a little bit in no man's land. I will be careful with the current price action, but those are the two major longs that I'm looking at. For shorts, it is still the same. It is still the backtest here at the value area low. This trade right here, it does get a little bit weaker, and the reason is because we already went higher and we already once had an SFP off that high. That actually makes this less likely that we will hit that value area low and then come lower again and eventually trade it to the downside. Again, if I would just see something good, I am definitely not hesitating to take the trade, but know that this trade right here is getting a little bit less good, or getting a bit weaker. So the best thing actually would for us to be now to go lower, take long number one or long number two, trade it to the upside, take profit at the value area low, and then just see what happens. If we are reclaiming it to go higher, yippee-ki-yay, we have longed pretty much the bottom. If we are not and we're breaking down, take the short, and then you have a long from the bottom, a short from the top, and you will see whoever wins and whatever plays out. That is my strategy. That is how I am going to do it. And right now, these are the only trades that I'm looking at for today, and probably also for tomorrow. So as you see, very brief and quick update. If you like the content, guys, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think it's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both of those links you'll find in the description, and see you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.